And we want to quiet our minds now, talking about minds, and spend a little time in consideration of the truth that is for us today. So breathe with me. Take a couple of deep breaths. Breathe in, hold it a bit, then breathe out. Let your eyes drift lower or shut. Breathe in, then breathe out. Once more. Breathe in, and then breathe out. It's in the quiet that the mind of God is discerned. It's in the quiet often that ideas that come from that universal mind are found. And we live that out faithfully as we choose our thoughts. Go with me on a little journey. You're going to see thoughts arise along the journey. Begin with me kind of on a dusty, barren trail. A little hot, like it is in Payson. And then all of a sudden, we notice flakes coming down from the sky like snowflakes. They're certainly not snowflakes, but they're flakes, and we realize that they are thoughts. We can be obsessed by some of them because they're unique and they have a specific form. And we look at them, and some we're very attracted to, and some not. And in fact, many of them, as these flakes from the sky whirl around us, we just have to let go. We have to let them be and move on. Because as we move down this dusty trail, it begins to show signs of greenness, of life, and the nature of the flakes even begins to change. Things that we say, oh man, that's really me. Well, that's what I want. Move further and see in front of us the vista of a green meadow with a sparkling stream flowing through it. And now this shower of thoughts is almost like a storm. They flow, and there's none of those thoughts that are idle or unserving, but only thoughts that are uniquely meant for us in the quiet of that lush meadow. Take a look at those thoughts and grab a hold of the one that says, oh, this is exactly me. Grab a hold of the one that tugs at you and says, this is what you can be. Grab a hold of the one that suits you as though it were made for you, because it was. Know all of these thoughts, these beautiful, divine thoughts coming from divine mind and idea. Take them to yourself. If there's anything that's excellent, if there's anything that's virtual, if there's anything that's worthwhile, it's these things. Think on these things, because you have the choice. Notice how the past thoughts that just scurried across your mind and you couldn't get rid of them and didn't really do anything for you, they're kind of fading away. because you've given your attention to those thoughts that are truly for you, in alignment with all that is. Spend a time in the moment, a moment in time now, in the quiet, savoring those thoughts, discerning what they are, seeing them, and taking them to yourself. Now gather up those thoughts. Hold them closely to yourself. Make them secure. Give them your attention. And come back to this time in this place and bring your awareness back here into the world. But don't lose sight of those higher thoughts that have been gifted to you. So as you come back, bring your awareness to this time and place. Open your eyes. Perhaps wiggle your fingers and toes. In gratitude, we are grateful for those thoughts which move us toward our potential. And so it is.